guys, my name is Julian and I'm going to be doing my half-hour math like I do every day. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be doing a train question, which I didn't finish from last episode. I don't know if you watched that because I don't think it uploaded on YouTube yet, but so I have my 5-minute timer for my drill I'm going to be doing because the drill's only 5 minutes, and so I'm going to take 5 minutes away from my 30 minutes. So after my drill, it'll be 25 minutes left. So then I'll just tell you about my tools, and I'll show you my drill, and we'll get started. So my tools I'm set up every day with are my ruler for straight edges, or lines. Then I have my 2 pencils for if a lead breaks I can use the other. If I drop one I can use the other. Right there. Then I have my scrap pad. You can just use this blank page. This other side of the page is done, but you can use this, so blank page. For our scrap paperwork. Then we've got my drill, which I'll tell you about how to generate it. So pause the video. You can just look at it for a second just to write it down. Then I can tell you how to do it. So I have 1, then we'll add 3. So in me and my dad's way, we found out 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Then 24, 7, 0. You can't put 0 in here because then it's only a 1 digit. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So that's an add 3 row. You can say that. And then down here, it would usually be a -3. But then me and my dad found out that you can just do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. In this row, you can write the 0. Because it's still a 2-digit number now. Because 90 is a 2-digit number. And if you use the 1s digit, then you can put in a 0. But in the 10s, you can't. So 0, then you would go to the 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And so that's how you do it for generating. My dad's going to set my timer, even though I have it. He's going to turn it on. He's going to press start, which is right here. And I'm just going to give that to him. And he's going to count down 3, 2, 1. And when he says 0, it's going to start. So I'm going to get ready.
3, 2, 1. Nice one.
So my dad's gonna check my score with the answer book,
Well, I'll read
and
it.
he's gonna read it out basically. So I'm gonna check. He's gonna read all the answers out.
Start this going because this is part of your time, right? Taking it. So show everybody it's 25 minutes.
25, 25.
Get it started. Okay, so what drill number was it again, Jules?
18.
So it's 3, 6, 5, 7, 2 along the top?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? On 3, it's 5. Under 3, sorry. It's 5, 14, 26, remainder 1, 12, 21, 30, 9, and 18. Under 6, 2, remainder 3, 7, 13, remainder 1, 6, 10, remainder 3, 15, 4, remainder 3, 9. Then it's under 5, it's 3, 8, remainder 2, 15, remainder 4, 7, remainder 1, 12, remainder 3, 18, 5, remainder 2, 10, remainder 4. And under 7, it's 2, remainder 1, 6, 11, remainder 2, 5, remainder 1, 9, 12, remainder 6, 3, remainder 6.
I'm done. That's done. That's all I have. I got 31.
What'd you get last time?
30.
Amazing.
1 over. Just climb on it. Yes. Now I'm going to do my graph page.
Yeah.
And so this is my train question. My dad can hold it up if he wants to. Or...
Well, we'll hold it up. You do your graph. And then...
So this is the train question. Just going to go to my graph. My dad can come over if he wants to hold it up or whatever. He can just do that if he wants. Yeah, he can just hold it up. Now I'm going to go to my graph.
That was the one you did in class.
Oh.
Yeah. Which one was this one?
18.
So, because you were in class.
I weren't there. I wasn't there.
Right.
So.
What'd you get? 31? Great. So now you can actually erase and change it. That's good. I'm going to take up my spot here. I don't know if they can see me very well or not, but it doesn't matter. This is just here to help. Nice one. Okay.
So my scrap paper for my train, I think I might have started it. So I'm gonna check for later.
No,
ones.
we'll finish it. Yeah, find it.
Just,
Find it.
yeah, I found it.
Let's
Right here.
show it up. Yeah, let's review it a bit because I want to. We're going to work on the next part of it. Okay. I've got this earlier one that we were using to help with us with the hints, right? So I'm going to run through it again. You got your question? Have a look at your question because listen to what it said here. So it was like in this particular one was how many donuts could a person eat in an hour? But this question is how far can the train go in 1 hour? We're onto this one. So look at the second train. What does it say?
Second train carrying chocolates leaves the chocolate castle for Toys R You, traveling at 20 km /hours.
Okay, so this was how many donuts can they eat. This is how far can they go in an hour?
So if they're doing 20 per hour.
So how far can they go in an hour? Nope, that's okay. Erase that, okay?
Right.
Remember what we have to work it out kind of here. here. What's our intervals again? Do you remember how we did this? You can write them in if you want. What does every one of the numbers divide by? There's 20, there's 15, 20, 15, and 10. So what can all of those divide into? What number?
They can all divide into 5.
So write that up, maybe 5.
And how I got that is the last number is either 0 or 5. When you divide by 5, and also they all have that. So 2 end in 5, and 1 ends in 0.
Right, so we know, like earlier we knew, look, that it was 15, this one's 20. So we had to figure out how many
to
per
go in
interval.
an hour for 20, you would need to go 3 in each. No, you'd have to go 1, 1, 1 for 3 times.
It's not 3 though, see, because it's just divide. Now it's how many intervals of how many groups
20
of 5
divided by 5.
are how many groups?
4.
Okay, so now in the case of this one, because it's going 20 kilometers an hour, it can go 4. Right? So each one of those is what's inside each one of those?
20, 20, 20, 20. What? 5, 5, 5, 5.
Yeah, it can go, that's the whole hour.
Oh, and just saying, guys, that adds up to 10, that adds up to 10, and we have 20, so yeah. So that's kind of.
So we're trying to figure out, right, Jules, is how long it takes them to go each one of these intervals. So how long does it take this train to go one of those intervals, the train from Toys R You? Look at your chart. Because it's going 15 kilometers an hour. So how long does it take each interval for that train to go? Remember? How long is that?
Taking 4 each time.
But how long is that on a clock?
12.
On a clock?
I don't know.
What time would you say it was if it was 1 and then the other hand was at the 4?
The big hand or the small hand?
The small hand. When the small hand's at the 4?
The 4. Something.
What time do you say?
So we have this here. It's our little clock here.
Right. So pretend it's 1 o'clock. All right. Just pretend it's 6. So when it's at the 4, what do you say time it is? It's 6.
20.
Okay. So how long does it take the one train going 15? What are the intervals? It goes one interval every
4 hours.
every minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay. And this one, how long does it take the train to go the interval? Because now this one's going 20. So it takes how long for it to go the intervals?
5 times.
No, look at the clock. How long is that on a clock? How long is each?
3 hours each.
No, come on, Jules. Minutes.
No, 3,
It's per hour, so these are
15
minutes.
minutes. 15.
Okay, so why don't you remind yourself of that here. How long does it take each interval here?
4 minutes.
No, what was it again? Come on. Each interval is 5
20
minutes.
minutes.
20 minutes for each 5 kilometers. And for 5 kilometers, what you're going 20, how long does it take?
15.
All right, now you drew that line. Now the train leaving, Toys R You. Question is who gets to the fuel station? What's the question?
Which train arrives at the fuel stop first?
Okay, so how long does it take this train to get to the fuel stop? It's going one interval every
20 minutes.
So count it out.
It takes them a bit longer.
No, take it. Just do it. Count it.
Faster.
Count it, Jules. You don't know yet.
1.
That's what? How long did that take?
1 interval. 20
Or,
minutes.
right? And then the next, go to the fuel stop.
20 minutes.
So how long?
It takes them 40 minutes.
Write that down.
40 minutes.
40 what? Okay, now this one's leaving that at 20, but has to go 3 in a row. See how long it takes.
15.
Do it, yeah?
30.
No, you're starting at 0. The first interval is?
15.
Okay.
30.
Yeah?
45.
Write that down. So look at the put 45 what? Always remember to write yourself what everything is. Okay, so now have a look at your question. Answer the question. Read it out.
Which train arrives at the fuel stop first? Toys R Us train arrives first. Toys R Us arrived first.
Pretty cool. So
It's not very detailed, but
sure it is.
Still.
It's very detailed. You figured out how much in per hour,
Toys R Us
and then how long it takes each interval, and you counted it out. So let's put number 19 so we don't forget that this was number 19 because we have to attach it to your work, to show your work.
So I'll just get that out.
Yeah, you can look it up. And then we need to look for the other one for the triangle. It's okay.
Tape that later.
We'll tape it later. Yeah. Now find the triangle question. And then look through here and find the triangle question. We started to do a lot of work on it. So. Okay.
So this is from a few episodes ago. Well, not a lot, but here. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. This is the question. This is the diagram we made.
Okay.
So he can hold this one. So these are the two. So diagram and question.
So which ones have you figured out so far? Have a look at that and just tell me which
How
one.
many have 4? How many have 3? How many have 2? And how many have 1?
So the next one we wanted to figure out is what? So we've tried 1, 2, 3, 4. So what will we try next? We tried 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what do we try next?
5.
Right. So have a quick look at it. Start at A. Just see whether anything can be made. Can any triangles be made out of 5?
No. 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
It really doesn't look like it, does it? Like each triangle needs 1, 2, 3, 4. So to get to the next sort of level of triangles, we have to add all the next bottom row, which is
5.
the only ones I wonder about is these ones that are weird, like this one. How many for this one? So we tried A. So we know we can't do 5. Can we do 6? Try with A.
I'll just write 0. Go 5, 0. There we go.
We're trying 6. I suggest we come on, have a look at these F and H are two kind of strange ones, right? See whether using any of those you can make just with 6. It doesn't look like it, does it? No? Okay, so none with 6.
If you did this last video, if you saw this one here, this figure here, and you wrote it down, great. You might have paused this video now because you might be trying to work it out by yourself.
Yeah. So what did we just decide? 6. Can we make any with 6?
6.
We just tried it.
Yes. That's A, B, C, D, J, K, L, M, N.
We're trying for 6. So we went to the weird shaped ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I know.
7. Can we make any with 6?
Yeah.
Okay, show it to me, please.
A, B, C, D, J, K, L.
Okay, count that up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can we make any with 6?
No.
Okay, so what do you put down?
0.
Okay. Keep trying 7 now. Can we make any with 7? 7.
7.
Try it. You gotta try it.
7.
So with A, we already know A. What's the answer
no,
for A?
No, 7. No,
A is,
no.
well, no, A is
Wait.
9.
Didn't we say 7?
Try the strange ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do it in alphabetical order. Write it out in alphabetical order on a different page. And C. Start at F. So F, N, O. Alphabetical order always.
No.
U.
No, you.
Oh, yeah. V, W, X, Y. How many does that take? W, X, Y.
1, 2.
W, X, Y. V, W, X, Y. So count up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so
Wait.
no 7s.
Can't we just write 1 for 8?
Well, we
So-
will once we get there, but we're not there yet. None for 7.
Yeah,
No.
we are.
Now for 8, well, wait a minute. How long did the A take?
A, B, C, 9.
That took 9. Okay, so that means that, yeah, you're,
F, N, O, U, A.
so that F, yeah, that one's there. Well, just look at here. F, N, O, U, V, W, X, Y.
U, V, W, X, Y.
Comma.
There's one more.
Try another one.
Oh, right.
Come on, just
There's
try it.
like 100.
No, there's not. Julian, there's only 2 odd-shaped ones, so try it. Alphabetical.
1, 2.
No, you're not an E. You've done F already, not G. Try H.
H, O, P, W, X, Y, Z. Fail. That doesn't.
Come on, Julian. I can't. There you go. Now, write it down. See if it works.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. W, X, Y. Z, A.
We need. So we're looking for the 8s, right? So we did F and H. Now I. How many does I make? Because now I sticks out weird, but now all of a sudden, go from I. We'll go from I. Try it.
I, H, G, F, E.
Write it out. See how many letters. That's definitely one. So write it out. And even though we're starting at I guess go I, G, H. Like make it in the shape of the triangle. So write it out. I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
What?
Count it up.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3. Count it up. Flip it over.
6.
No, how many was it? Come on, count it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Okay, there's so many triangles.
No, just count it. Julie,
One.
just count these letters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
So 7 out of 0.
7 has 1.
So we found one. That's why you got to go through it alphabetically. That's good. Why you double check?
And it was. Say it out.
Up
loud.
at 7.
Dad, say it.
I, G, H, E, F, O, X. Actually, spells fox.
Egg.
Fox.
Igsy fox. Igsy
Okay.
fox.
Okay.
Igsy.
So how many for that one?
1.
Right now. Anyway, back to our story. So we tried F and H. We've already got 1, 2 with 8. Put a comma. Now, is there any more that might have 8?
This one only has like 9.
We already did
That
F.
has more.
Right, we already did F. We already did H. We know A has too many, and all of these will have too many. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's all that have 8. So how many is that?
1, 2.
What's next?
Plus the comma 3.
Ah! What's next? What's next? We just did 8.
A, B, C, D, J, K, L, M, N. A, B, C, J, K, E, L,
What? A, B, C, D.
J, K, L, M, N, A, B, C, J, E, K, L, M, N, A, B, C, J, K, L, M, N.
Okay, comma. Keep going.
There's like a lot.
Well, not really, because remember there's sort of a trick. So now slide that down. Remember the size of it is this size. So if you slide that down to here, you know so at the point of that has the exact same, right?
B, J, K. Say it out, Dad.
B, J, K, L, Q, R, S, T, U.
B, J, K, L.
Q, R, S, T, U.
U. Jinx.
Then you slide over here to this tip. D, L, M, N.
No.
Now you slip to this tip.
D,
D, L, M, N. Quick.
G, L, M, N.
S, T, U, V, W. Next one. Where can you slide to now? You did A, B, C. So where can you slide to next?
J.
Right.
Did we do J?
No. Julie's alphabetical order. You did A, B, C, A, B, and D. So what's the next one? J. So write it out.
Where do I
Whatever ones are part of that 9.
put
Okay, drop it. Here you go.
So that's the end of our video, guys. If you liked it, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell your friends what you didn't like about it. So, bye.